What's up, YouTube? Back at the Person's Reef over here. A couple things happened since the last video. Got a couple new corals. Gonna dive in and show you what I did with that. Also, I recently fragged my toadstool, which is in the back corner now, as you see. Some of the babies are up here, recovering just fine. One is up there at the top. So since the last video, I have picked up a couple new coral, rearranged some stuff. Got a new lens, which is what I got on here now to kind of help with the colors. Looks really nice on camera. So we're gonna dive in and show you what actually has happened since the last video, which was, I think was about 3 weeks ago. So first and foremost is this beauty right here. Green Goddess Bird's Nest. Got it from Frag Lab. Came beautifully. So you can see full polyp extension. Loving this placement right there. And the color of this thing under blue lights is ridiculous. Like super ridiculous. See the GSP still coming out up top. Got the candy cane there. 2 heads. Still the same. This one's, the Dragon Soul is starting to actually split. It has 2 mouths now. So I'm just trying to keep it happy. I'm dosing aminos. It's Aquavitio Fuel. I'm dosing that about every 3-4 days, if I can remember. Nursing school got me really busy, so hopefully I can remember. But the colors on this guy coming back pretty strong. It had bleached out for a second when I had a mistake with the, I did the Purigen. I tried to recharge it the same way I've been doing for years. And apparently I didn't put enough dechlorinator, but I used the same amount, but it bleached and killed some of my fish before I started making videos on tank. It pretty much killed everything almost. So everything's recovering. Got the gonopore right there. The war paint scolie. Another new coral I got was, gonna go down to the Zoa garden down here. I got some Rasta Zoas right here from Frag Labs. Got the pink diamonds back there. Hey, my clowns want to say hey. That's the white one is gone. If you watch Hunter x Hunter, you know that name. And the black one is Storm. But back to the Zoas. I got a purple monsters back there. Utter Chaos is going crazy right now. Also from Frag Labs, I got this one right here, Grapefruit Zoa. Gotta place that in the Zoa garden somewhere. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the Kamikazes and the Utter Chaoses because they're growing massive. Also in the Zoa garden, I moved my AOI, those in the back, the blue and yellow ones, I moved those down here to the Zoa garden and they seem to really love it. They've opened up bigger than I've ever seen them. These, I can't remember were these the reverse hallucinations or the reverse incinerators. I cannot remember for the life of me. If you know, leave a comment down below. I also moved my chalice, bubblegum chalice from the top down to this little area down here, and it seemed to be loving that. I also got my Space Invader Pectinia. I got this from Frag Labs as well. Been waiting on this piece forever. I finally found a great price. And I finally was patient enough, waited for my tank to stabilize, and I got that guy. The Nim decided to poke his head out in the back now. I don't know what's wrong with this Nim. It does what it wants to. But it's still in the same relative area. So I took off my DIY Nim guards just because it has not really moved. It just keeps poking its head out in different spots. What else did I get new? So much new stuff. Oh yeah. I also got this stylo right here from Frag Labs behind my baby toadstool. Beautiful yellow, purple, and base and blue polyps. Really nice coral. What else is new? What else is new? This is what happens when you buy a lot of corals at one time. Oh, this is not new, but I decided to move my I don't know if I can zoom in on it. My Ass Crack Zoa here because it wasn't doing well in the other spot. So I'm going to see how it does here. And if it starts to grow here, I'm just going to glue it in place. I have it kind of sitting wedged in between a rock right now. But if that can start growing, I'll be very happy about that because that is one of my favorites. Zoas in particular. I'm really looking at getting a frag of the Little Shop of Horrors and starting to grow it out because I really want to, if I have to move these Kamikazes, I have some growing on a rock down here. Off the frag plug, so I'll probably just remove that whole plug and rehome it, and then put a little shop of horror down there. Yeah, this is due. Got this guy right here. It's an Echinata. You can't really see it on camera really good, but the base is like a greenish yellow. It has reds and blues in it. Can't really see it on camera really well, but I got that guy from Neptune's Reef up in Columbus. Pretty much everything's just been on cruise control. I'm still dosing. I dose Kalkwasser about 1/8 teaspoon, well 1/4 teaspoon in my auto top off bottle up here, and it keeps it relatively stable around 8.5. The highest it's got up due to it being colder and more evaporation is about 8.9 is the highest it's got, so pretty stable on that guy. I recently sold off a couple of frags from this colony of zoas right here. You can't tell because they literally grew back like time I took it out. Like the next few days they were putting out new polyps, so you can't even tell on that guy. But oh, I forgot to show you the most important thing. Here he goes. He's not out right now. He's kind of buried halfway, but that's Timmy, the tiger conch I said I was gonna get. And as you can see, my sand bed looks freaking amazing. This guy has done wonders. I cannot thank Neptune's Reef enough for that guy right there. Drove an hour and 30 minutes to get it, but it was well worth it because my sand bed has never looked better except when I first set up this tank, which was about a year and a half ago. But so I think I went over my plans. Plan to get it, little shop of horror. Plan to might get some more zoas to go in the zoa garden. What else do I have planned for this tank? Still got to get my auto top off. Thinking about buying an RODI unit because I haven't had one ever, and I'm getting tired of carrying water jugs around constantly out of the grocery store and people looking at me crazy because I'm buying 15 gallons of water at a time. But I think that's pretty much it planned for now. This tank is getting kind of full, so I do, excuse the messy room, I do want to set this guy up soon. This is a 25-gallon Innovative Marine Lagoon style. I would just have to get a heater and a light for this one. I don't know which light I want to get. So far, I'm looking at either an AI Prime 16HD or a Radion. I don't know if a Radion would be overkill, but my plans are to either make this a lionfish tank, which I'm kind of going against now because it's not as fun, or make this an anemone tank, or another mixed reef tank where I can get some pretty cool stuff. Or in the meantime, I can make it a frag tank and just grow out frags in that one. So comment below which thing I should do with this tank over here. But pretty much that is it for this update. It's a pretty good update. A lot of new stuff changed. Tank is looking amazing. So if you have any questions about how I dose or what lighting schedule I run or what do I feed my corals in general, let me know in the comments down below. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned.